and the New York Jets.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Good work so far. He's got room. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
Tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier. You're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Priest Hall on the ground for the first time. And Lamont starts one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Set up a screen here for Hall. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Keep going. All right.
Field throwing here. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Go.
A give left side for Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go. Good night.
The give here, that's Wangu. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here we go. All right.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They sneak it with Rodgers. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now a give to Warren, coming right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Steelers.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes for 32 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Give to Warren from the pistol. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Going to the ground again on 1st. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The pistol snap. Rodgers. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 4.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call.
26, number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers out of the gun on third down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From 37 yards in the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Wangu now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Out. Let's go. Nice instruction. Right.
Fields to throw it. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. And he hauls in the interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Rodgers to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 88, 319.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Fields on third. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them.
At the Jets' 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
319!
They've got a man in motion. Trying the left side before it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Look at that power. Deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
258! Get 300! Get 300! Back north!
Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
But more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
319, that's it. Hey, 10.
Fields on first down. Has it downfield, working the left. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New York! The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Jets 7, Steelers 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Rodgers will look to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Motioning the tight end left. Now here's Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. New York to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Rodgers set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
See, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Right.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
You saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen And they just get to celebrate. They love explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Metcalf working that right side. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
First down throw here by Rodgers. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Trying to force one through there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
319!
Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. Massive hit! The ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Jets! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, got that? It's all right.
Ball takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Jets take their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 319, got that? All right.
Here's Hall once more. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany, involved in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monk
defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Hey, kid, here we go. Tonight.
All right, I think we know what's happening. And they're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 8. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snapping ain't fake tricks, bouncing to the groove. All body success, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go jump. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shouting what they call.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
They'll run for it with Hall. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Run from Warren here to start the third. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Rodgers from the gun. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kicked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's one go on the carry. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, side.
They'll go right side with Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. 58, Miss Mirza. That's right. Hey, Ken.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down.
Here we go. 58, 58 slot.
Third and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Inside.
1st down. Here's Rogers. Quincy Williams has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. And they send them back in motion right. Rodgers going to throw on first. Roman Wilson reels it in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yards on the play. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Pick up at 17. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And they pick him off again! Along the right sideline, there's space! And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Steelers 13.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Throwing from the gun. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to hit this one down to the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Deep shot off his back foot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A pistol snap. Rodgers forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Coming right is Hall. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields gets it out right quick. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Tonight.
Looking to throw Fields. It's It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, it's on. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
It's been a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Go.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Hope with the point after. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 42. Steelers 21.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position. They get set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. To throw, Rodgers. It's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Again, Rodgers. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
The give here, it's Wandu. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got flagged down. I think this might be a hold, partner. York doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Rogers to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Tonight.
This is Allen on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The Steelers' 14-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here, tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. To the air on 1st down. Rogers hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
15-yard
He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th set for the game right there brings up 2nd down. Rodgers from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Back in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they pick him off again!
Sure. How they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead.
About 5 takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go, Sit high.
Now 1 good. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Fields on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets looking like they'll start this season with a win. Aaron Glenn sending the call in. They're going to go for this.
Here we go. Go.
On 4th down, Fields. Outside, this is caught by Taylor. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. All set now, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now a give, it's Allen headed left. He's got it in the red zone. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Here we go. Sit high.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So the win goes to the Jets. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the